Okay, so today we're going to show you how you can go about using LinkedIn for forced hiring. My name's Eric Siu, and I am the CEO of a digital marketing agency called The Single Grain, the co-host of the daily marketing podcast, Marketing School, and the host of the weekly entrepreneurial podcast, Growth Everywhere. So forced hiring, what is that exactly? So this has a lot to do with recruiting and bringing on the best people. And let me just give you an example. So let's say your team has 10, 20, 30 people on it or whatever, and you're working with great people, right? Because you know how to hire great people. Well, chances are if you've hired great people, they probably know great people too. So why aren't you reaching out to these people to figure out how you can talk to their network to get an idea of, well, who you should be adding to your team? So the whole thing around forced hiring is from the book called The Sales Acceleration Machine, which is written by Mark Roberge, and he talks about the concept of forced hiring. And with forced hiring, it's really important to understand that you have to be really deliberate about the way you look at who you want to bring onto your team. So for example, for us, we're looking to hire a lot more paid advertising managers, a lot of salespeople, right? So here's what I would do if I go into LinkedIn. I'm going to keep it really simple. My podcast co-host, Neil Patel, has a really big network. A lot of people follow him on LinkedIn. So it's easy for me to just take a look at him and see, hey, who should I be talking to, right? So what I'm going to do here, let's take a look at my screen. Go to Neil Patel. Here we go. Find him right here, okay? And basically, we take a look at him and then we say, okay, well, here's Neil. And then what we do is we go to the right side and we hit See Connections and we see who he's connected with, right? And what we can do on the right side here, we can see, okay, these are the connections of Neil Patel. And we probably want to look for second degree connections. First degree connections are people that you already know, so you probably don't want to talk to those people, right? Or at least not ask Neil for an introduction to these people, because forced hiring is you basically go to this person, you ask. So here's what we're going to do. We are looking at connections of Neil Patel, and then also we need to look at keywords as well. Now, keywords, we can just say, okay, let's say we're looking for people that have PPC in their title, right? So PPC could be something for paid advertising people, so can SEM. So let's go ahead and let's hit enter. And now LinkedIn will do the searches. So I'm seeing 3 people right here. So if I'm looking for a director of PPC, here's a guy right here, director SEO PPC services. We have a guy right here, marketing in the digital world. So basically what I'll do is I'll go to Neil and I'll say, I might send him a message on LinkedIn. I might send him an email as well. I'll say, hey Neil, long time no talk, or I talk with Neil a lot. So let's just say it's somebody that you don't know that well. So long time no talk, I hope all is well. We're looking to hire a paid advertising manager, and I came across these 3 people on your profile. Who do you think I should talk to? Because we're looking to really add great people, and I know that you know great people, right? You're kind of stroking their ego a little bit. And so from there, basically, they'll respond to you. Because I know that when I send out an in-mail through LinkedIn to people that I already know, 20% response rate. When I send them an email as well, it's a 7% response rate. So you got a 27% response rate, which is pretty good. You have your network, you spent the time cultivating these relationships. This is a way to maximize these relationships. So I definitely recommend reading the book, The Sales Acceleration Machine by Mark Roberge, to just get more insight as to how he builds a sales team and how he builds a team in general, and how HubSpot went from 0 to 100 million to become a public company. So if you like more tips like this around entrepreneurship and marketing, just hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.